Exactly 1 year ago, we organized a youth exchange in Galicia, Spain, and we traveled with vans around different cities, sharing stories and making an impact to the locals. It was truly magical, and we wanted to do it again.
So here we are in northern Greece for what it is to be an amazing 10-day journey. Welcome to Eurolibrary 2. Our journey started in Paralia Skotinas, where we brought the participants to a beautiful hotel next to the beach.
And yes, it was time to get to know the people we would share this experience with.
For the next 3 days, our trainers would host workshops on our main topic of the project, storytelling.
I wasn't expecting anything because I didn't see pictures, I didn't see videos, I didn't see anything. So I had a blank image in my mind of what we were going to do, where we were going to be. And yeah, it ticked all the boxes. It was great, yeah. I've been expressing emotions all of the days I've been here, so it's been a good thing because back home I don't usually express them this well or this much in a long period of time. So I've been enjoying it a lot, yeah.
The main difference this year is that now the project is a training for youth workers. This means that participants will spend time practicing and developing their storytelling skills through the human library methodology. The human library is like borrowing a person as if they were a book, where people share their real-life stories to help others understand different perspectives and also break down some stereotypes.
No, it's from the Netherlands. Yeah, my friend is now.
Facilitators ask us to reflect about our lives. And this was a tough exercise because all of us, we are living adventures, but we are not used to share it to other people on this kind of storytelling style. So learning about how to make our stories more shiny, how to make them more inspiring for other people, was inspiring at the same time for me personally.
It was very interesting to hear other people's stories, and I was so happy that there were others that had more courage to share very sensitive things, and I felt less alone with my own problems.
During these 3 days, we came much closer. We laughed a lot, shared a lot, we danced together. In what feels like a very short amount of time, we managed to connect deeply.
It feels that we are a team, a united team with no boundaries, like we are doing crazy stuff together and we are very productive in this sense. This time the set of profiles is wider, which make the project, I think, a level up. I don't want to compare because in the first edition we have also very creative people, but I had the feeling that in this second edition the profiles are much more defined and much more diverse than at the beginning.
We had this preparation in order to achieve the main goal of the project, to connect people from all over Europe with locals in 3 different cities.
This is Eurolibrary, so it was finally time to meet the vans. These would be our home for the next 4 days.
Hey!
Welcome to your homes, guys.
Hello. So yeah, that's for the water. If you finish, you can also click here and then.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Go, 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 go. Don't step on the seat. Go, 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 go.
Nice.
Yeah, great.
Oh my god.
Also, climate.
Wow.
We can have
Like I said, we have 3 beds, 3 double beds. One is there in the back.
3 double beds.
3 double beds.
What?
After meeting our new homes, we spent some time exploring them and organizing our stuff.
Living in the van was way better than, is way better for me than staying in a luxurious place. Like I've realized how few things you need for being happy and for living actually. We are 5 people in a probably 10 square meters, if not less. We are sharing beds and we are sharing shelves where to put our stuff, and those stuff are very few as well. This showed me how good it is to know that you need so very less for being happy.
I'm excited. I haven't done it before. I've always wanted to. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Excited for van life.
That night, we enjoyed street food dinner all together, and we went to sleep to prepare for what was ahead of us.
Why don't you come over?
In order to fully prepare the participants for the human library events, we're very happy to join a few school classrooms.
Αλλά δεν σου λέει κανείς, δεν μπορώ να σου πω τι έμαθες εσύ, για παράδειγμα. Αλλά μόνο εσύ ξέρεις τι έμαθες.
We talk to the students, letting them know about Erasmus Plus opportunities and inviting them to our afternoon's event.
Every day from our flat, we would go to this.
Well, talking with the Greek students was surprising. The 2 classes I was dealing with, they were super respectful, paying a lot of attention, very curious. And some of these guys, like the spark on the eyes, like, yes, I want to go. I'm really interested in this kind of opportunity that you are opening to us.
For me, meeting all of the students within the schools was quite nostalgic. They were so curious, but at the same time, I saw that light into their eyes. They couldn't wait probably to go home and search up for all of these experiences. I truly believe that afterwards, the next class, they were just scrolling through Erasmus Plus opportunities.
We sat together, we hugged the whole night, we cried, we laughed, we shared stories. It was awesome. It was
And when they heard for free, yes, that was the moment when their minds enlightened. And also
I left the school with the idea that there is hope, that new generations are hitting hard, are really ready. They are much more skillful probably than us when we were their age, and very inspired by their reaction.
We're going to do a human library in the afternoon. We're going to tell inspiring stories to people from all over the world. And I don't know, if I were you, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
oh, you're there! Welcome to Human Library! It's like a book, but with legs!
We set up our stuff in the main square and we were ready to welcome the locals. We just had to find a nice way to attract their attention, and I think that we did.
I think it's a really beautiful way to get people together from different cultures. I've also been listening to a lot of different stories from people I haven't heard of before, which is also really nice to hear different perspectives, but also that we've lived through the same stuff, kind of. It's really inspiring.
I feel honored to be here, and I feel glad of the impact that we are having today in Katerini and hopefully tomorrow in new places all around Greece.
The first human library was more than a success. We stayed for more than 4 hours in the center of Katerini, sharing stories and making deep connections with the local community. As facilitators, we were really happy with this result. So we decided to reward the participants by bringing them closer to the Greek culture and cuisine. So the next morning, we enjoyed typical Northern Greek breakfast, pougatsa.
Pougatsa is very beautiful. I just fell in love with her.
It's the best breakfast that I ever had.
Ooh, yeah. Is it better than your pastel de nata?
No.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm not a big of a fan of pastel nata.
I'm gonna say that it's close, and that's a huge compliment. Now.
Kaliori.
Later, we visited the traditional family business in Katerini.
That gave us a box for the caravans for us to have some snacks, which is really nice.
Thank you, Alakian!
And in the evening, we had authentic Cretan food for dinner.
Oh my
With the
God. Oh my
Real
God.
homeless people that are finally having some.
After this amazing Greek dinner, it was the first time that we were on the move with the vans. The facilitators didn't tell us our destination.
Now we go to an unknown place. I have no idea. We'll see where we're gonna see.
You have no idea where we're going.
Oh. We'll see.
We parked in front of a beach, and after making some nice memories, we went to bed. Who could have known that the next morning's breakfast would be one of the most iconic of our lives?
Recording.
Yes.
Stories how we could have told.
It was finally time for our first trip. The destination is Nausa. The first thing that we saw arriving in Nausa was many school kids waiting for us. We were so excited, so we quickly set up our banners and started to share stories.
It seems like a cliche, but it's true that everybody has something to share. Everybody has something to tell to the others, and a message with which inspire other people.
Because I could just feel the excitement in their eyes when they just sit down with someone and then they ask all of these questions with this really cute curiosity a child has, and they're like, wow, you went there and you started traveling, I cannot wait until I get to that point that I can do just the same.
The approach or the attitude of locals was always very open, very curious, and very interested in listening what stories or which stories we have to share.
This was the first time that local people were trying to find a book to read and none was available. Due to the support of Zafiraki Sports Club, everyone had the chance to share their story more than once, both to kids and elderly people. As organizers, we couldn't be happier with the results of this day, so we decided to reward the participants for one more time. And this one was special.
We will go later on for a wine tasting.
The same evening, the facilitators took us to a beautiful winery close to Nausa in order to connect deeper with the Greek culture.
Form of Xenomogro. How is a wine that has a little bit of Xenomogro, and how is a wine that has
We toured around the place, learned many things about winemaking, and of course, we tried some of the local wine. There is no resting in this crazy experience. Next morning, we started our trip to Mudanya. Arriving in the city of Mudanya and preparing for our event was different than the previous times. This was our last event and our last chance to connect with people in this beautiful way. Everyone could feel the end of this experience getting closer and closer.
I realized once again how connected we are. Even with a random strange person in a foreign country, how much things you have in common. And the feeling at the end of each reading, it was always the same. I feel connected, and I feel this connection to be over the language, over the culture, the different backgrounds that we have.
We are trying to break all sorts of assumptions, all sorts of cultural differences that may appear. It just makes you think that we're all kind of sharing the same story. We're connected into this way.
We felt that at the end we're kind of one, and we are scared about the similar things, we are excited about similar things, and Human Library brings you the excuse to remember this unity or this connection that humanity has.
In the final event, participants managed to connect by sharing not only personal stories, but also parts of their own cultures. And we thought that they deserved a valuable reward for it. The following days, participants got the chance to meet well-known storytellers and listen to their impactful stories. We welcomed Lupus in Fabula, an experienced storytelling group.
You can say the same story and be really analytic about the character of Amata.
Telling the stories we like and sharing them with people.
Theodoris Papakostas, an archaeologist running the Archaeostoryteller project.
Archaeology in ancient Greece, not just ancient Greece. I had the opportunity to study abroad. I studied in Britain.
And also QR codes, so they could see which stories to choose and then read.
And Eftisis Bletsas, TV host and presenter of Happy Traveler.
Okay, my story and how to tell it, how to produce it. We thought about doing it a bit more professionally. I mean, not professional, but with an end and a start and make it like look like an episode of what we do. So we start, we go somewhere, we see this. So like a package. There's always this thing, but you have to find the balance to always feel like you still like what you do, to keep your passion on.
Eurolibrary 2 was not just an Erasmus Plus project. It has been a 10-day learning journey with a million emotions. A group of strangers met for the first time in a seaside hotel. We shared knowledge, we partied in a pool, and we sang together with a guitar under the moonlight. We shared literally everything when Campervans became our home. Traveling through so many different places, through mountains, the sea, smaller and bigger cities, we met wonderful people. We did not share just stories, but parts of our souls. As I look back, the most vivid feeling in my heart is love. Love for all the people we met on the way, love for Greece, and mostly love for this group that consists no longer of strangers, but of a family, which grows larger and larger every year.
And this is it. Mission accomplished. We managed to complete all of the 3 Human Library events. Eurolibrary 2 has officially come to an end. Due to the support of local entities, hundreds of people listen to our stories, and this is the live proof that through collaboration, magical things can happen.
So sharing a story can change a life?